The weather's warm, the air is crisp, I'm wearing short sleeves, and I'm probably gonna be wearing a bathing suit from this point forward for the rest of the year because why? It's pool season, baby, and it's Las Vegas time. I'm standing in one of my favorite communities here in Las Vegas. This is Desert Shores, one of my favorite hidden gems, I should say. I've done a few videos about it, so be sure to check those out. But today we're not talking about Desert Shores, we're talking about how you as a local and as a visitor can take advantage of the best parts about Vegas, which is our pool experiences. When it comes to moving to Las Vegas, if you're looking to be a local or you already are, you know as well as I do that buying a house with a pool can be a little bit dicey. Really, with inventory problems and a lot of the water issues that we have in our upcoming future, I don't foresee buying a house with a pool or being able to build a pool being as easy as it has been in the past. So as a local, it's still really important to know all the really cool experiences on and off the strip to be able to enjoy. If you're just looking at this video because you're going to be visiting Vegas, don't worry, I'll get to the nitty-gritty here soon. But the reason I even make these videos is because I'm a realtor, baby. This is what I do for a living. I sell houses. So if you are thinking about becoming a Las Vegas local, you know what I'm going to ask you to do next. Click on the link in the description, or you can text me or email me. All my information is below. I want to hear from you. Even if you're not even thinking about moving for 10 more years, we still should talk. Let's be friends. Okay, let's get into the experience of pool in Las Vegas. I'm going to talk about a few things here. We've got pool experiences, and then we have pool parties. Two very different things. So I want to run through the list of my favorites for both and give you some of the nuances so you can prepare yourself for whatever you want to get yourself into. When it comes to living in Las Vegas and wanting to enjoy some of the pool experiences around town, even if you're just visiting, honestly, my opinion, the best way to do it, rent a cabana, rent a daybed, go in on it with your friends, split the cost. You're gonna have the best experience. You're gonna have a set place that you can hang out and sit, drinks served to you, ice buckets being brought to you. I mean, why would you not want to live it up when you live in Las Vegas? Now, I know that's not the most economical experience, so I'm definitely going to talk about things that don't cost money too, but I just wanted to give you my opinion because I've tried both ways, and that's the way to go if you can do it. And you might be surprised because when you reserve a daybed or you reserve a cabana, it's usually just comes with a minimum spend, right? So for instance, at Cosmopolitan, during the week, a minimum spend for a daybed is $400. Now, you know as well as I do at the Cosmo, buying about 8 drinks could sometimes equal $400. So if you and your friends can piece together some funds, share the daybed, you guys can order the up to, whether it be food and drinks, up to $400. You know that's your max budget. You know all you have to do is tip on top of it. You can actually maximize your experience and not break the bank. When it comes to pool experiences, let's talk about that. The club experience is going to give you the wild and crazy, vibe that I know some of you who might be looking for in Las Vegas, and I know I do too sometimes. So what you need to know is most of them are going to be 21 and over. Some of them might offer topless experiences within the setting that you might be setting up in. You're definitely going to be looking at a more club vibe, loud, noisy. It's not a relaxing day at the pool by any means, and most likely it's going to be crowded, whether it's the weekend or the weekday. I've created a list of some of my favorite pool experiences in and around Las Vegas. Most of these are on the strip, but I am going to talk about off the strip stuff at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so if you're looking to enjoy some fun stuff downtown or on the strip, Stadium Swim at Circa is amazing, and it's a year-round pool. It's one of the only year-round pools here in Las Vegas, so it's heated. Hello. I don't know if you know about Stadium Swim, but it's got a race and sports book basically built into the pool experience. It's party, party, party the whole time. And if you haven't been to Circa yet, you need to make that happen. So that's downtown Las Vegas. The Go Pool at the Flamingo is a really cool club that not a lot of people know about. I think you should check it out. I've only been one time, but I was pretty impressed, and it wasn't as loud and noisy as some of the other clubs on the strip. So if you're looking for a pool vibe, a little more hype, not super duper relaxing, not super quiet, that might be a nice mid-grade for you. You've got Dre's at Cromwell, which is both a day and night club. Daylight at Mandalay Bay is a favorite. Venus at Caesar's Palace. These are all the greats. This is like the old school stuff, right? But you know it's not old school when it comes to the beach club. Liquid at Aria is very nice and awesome. I love Aria. Encore Beach Club, or EBC as us locals know it, at the Wynn. Hands down, the best, no competition. Doesn't matter. If you want to know where all the people who actually live here, work at the clubs go, EBC is where it's at. Sapphire Day Club, not technically on the strip, not technically downtown. It's a strip club pool experience, so I'm just going to let your imagination run wild with that one. Bear at Mirage has been actually a really fun club over the years. I don't know if it's going to stay the same when they do the buyout and the processing of the purchase from the Hard Rock, so stay tuned on that one. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Marquee at Cosmo. Tao Beach Club at the Venetian. And Wet Republic at MGM, another favorite for all the locals. So the next thing I want to talk about is pool experiences. Listen, we are family friendly, so we do have some things you can do that aren't 21 and over, especially when it comes to the pool. Or if you're just looking for a little bit more of a relaxing vibe, this is going to be for you. These, like I said, some of them are not 21 and over, and they offer things like lazy rivers, wave pools, just unique experiences outside of just a regular club or a regular pool day that I'm excited to share with you. So I'm gonna run through the list of some of my favorites, again, on the Strip. I'm gonna talk about off the Strip in a few minutes, on the Strip in downtown that you can check out. You've got Neptune at Caesars, the Tropicana pool. The TI has a really nice pool and is very family friendly. Pool à Paris, which is at the Paris. The Scene pool at Planet Hollywood. Voodoo Beach at the Rio. The pool at the Plaza downtown, old school vibes on that one. The Grand Pool Complex at the MGM, and I've been here with my kids. It's really awesome, lots of different experiences, and that lazy river is on that one. Splash Zone at Circus Circus, a little bit more budget friendly. The Tank at Golden Nugget, not sure if you know this, but there's a slide that runs through the shark tank. It's pretty rad. Citrus Pool at the Downtown Grand, a little bit of a smaller venue, again, a little bit more budget friendly. And the Cosmo Pool, they've got the Boulevard and the Chelsea, so depending on which pool you choose, it's gonna give you the experience that you might be looking for. And as I promised, I'm gonna talk to you now about some of the off-strip experiences that I know I enjoy with my friends, and we do a lot of team outings and retreats at. Station Casinos has got it pretty locked down when it comes to cool experiences off the Strip. So if you are not familiar with Station Casinos, they are our local casino operators here in Las Vegas. I used to work there, so I know a lot about the community there. Station Casinos is set up almost like community centers in our community around Las Vegas. There's one almost in every corner of town. They've got bowling alleys, movie theaters, awesome buffets, really good prices on rooms as well as food, steakhouses, you name it. But what I do love is that there's a couple of them that offer a beautiful resort-style pool experience that you would not expect to see off the Strip. So the first one's located in Henderson, and it is Green Valley Ranch. Green Valley Ranch, I do think they have a section that can be topless or is topless, but they have a beach entry pool right off the back of the property, gorgeous view. It's very resort style, really beautiful. They do sometimes add a DJ and add some experiences with music and concerts, but overall it's a great family pool, very, very friendly. The other one is on the other side of town in Summerlin, and that is at Red Rock Resort. Red Rock is one of the premier properties when it comes to local spots here in Las Vegas, and their pool is amazing. Their cabanas are very, very reasonably priced, especially during the midweek time frame, and you won't be disappointed. If you rent some of the higher end suites at the Red Rock, just so you know, they actually sometimes have a pool inside your room, so maybe you didn't even know that, I don't know. Either way, I love Station Casinos for that reason. The other one that I really love from an off-strip perspective is the M Resort. They've got a gorgeous pool. I don't know if you know about M Resort, it's the last stop before you leave Las Vegas and the first stop before you come in from LA on the I-15 freeway. M Resort's got a gorgeous pool. They do concerts and stuff out there all the time, but it is all ages, and they do amazing locals deals. So I don't know about you, I'm ready to go swimming. The weather is perfect. This is gonna be one of my favorite videos that I've done because now it's gonna make me go and make sure I check off every one of those on my list for you. If you are thinking about moving to Vegas, you know what I'm gonna say. The reason I even do these videos is because I wanna make sure that you have someone here that you can trust. Not only with the information about how to live here and how to live your best Las Vegas life, but how to move here and make that an easy transition. So once again, I'm gonna plug myself down below. Make sure you click the link in the description, call or text me, email me, whatever you wanna do. We're happy to answer any and all of your questions, even if you're not quite sure. There's no pressure in this process. We just wanna make sure you have a friend on the other side. In other news, I'm gonna probably go put my bathing suit on and start working on my tan, and I hope to see you at some of these experiences around Las Vegas. I'll see you next time.